All right, folks, here we go. Ryan here coming to you with a brand new video. And while you are here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. This really helps the video out to get out into the YouTube universe. Appreciate y'all for being here, taking the time out to enjoy this video. All right, so we're talking about changing the image of yourself, and this is hugely important in in your personal development and on your way to success. So as you see my title, change the image of yourself to achieve success. Success is varied. What do you want to become successful in? One thing, two things, three things, we don't know. But there should be at least one thing you are trying to become successful in or at. You're trying to get better at and master it, right? For me right now, I got a couple things going on. I want to become a better speaker. I want to become a better runner, and I also want to improve on my physique, my fitness journey, because I'm on a journey. But we can always do better. So today is day 478 days since I have been on this journey, the fitness journey. Bettering myself, I'm getting better. I So that would be in another 22 days I will get to the 500-day mark. So pushing towards the 500-day mark by the ending of this year. That's an amazing feat, you know. Keep on going. So on the journey, on the grind, putting in the work every single day. All right. Don't forget that your self-image, that's how you project yourself out there into the world. This is how people see you, how they view you. You don't have to say it, but they know. By looking at you, that's one way. And the way how you talk, that's another way. What you say, what are you always passionate about? What do you always talk about? That's an image of yourself, or that's the image you would like to see of yourself. Maybe you're talking about you want to become a hunter. Don't forget, folks, while you are here, to like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all for being here. Reed Pike, appreciate you. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Appreciate you being here. All right. So don't forget to like and subscribe while you are here. Appreciate y'all for being here. And we're talking about your self-image, changing the image of yourself, and to see how on your journey, your transformation journey, because transformation just means change, and change is not easy. I hear people talk all the time about transformation, and I don't think a good portion of them understand what they're talking about, because there is, you have to go through some things in order for you to change or to see some change, right? It is not, it's not a cakewalk, and this is why so many people try to change and then they ended up quitting. Not sure why they are, why they don't stay on the journey, but that's up to the individual to stay the course or to quit. Too many people quit too early, right? And this is why I recommend do things that you like. If you don't, if you have to do something for a while that you don't like, by all means, go ahead and do so. But for eternity, no. For a very long time, because you can get tired and bored extremely fast, very fast. Okay? And we want you to stay the course. So, on the journey, personal development journey, personal growth journey, transformation, because these are words that they use. They are interchangeable. These phrases are interchangeable. So the self-image, that is what I set out to work on. Not understanding what I was doing at the time really, but over a period of time, it began to make sense what I actually did in order for me to be where I'm at now, where I came from. Because that was a struggle at one point for me to hey Hadley Bell, how you doing? All right. So where I was to where I am now, it's a far cry. Yeah, what is going on here? Uh, okay. Stacy, what's going on? Appreciate you. Uh, Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right. So we're talking about the self-image journey. I mean, the self-image. The transformation. Can you handle the punishment of? What is he talking about, man? All right. So self-image, image of yourself. How crucial that is, you know, to to your success. To your success. How important that is. How crucial that is. So on your self-image. So your self-image is what you are going to be projecting out there into the world. It's very difficult for you to escape this. Like images, you know. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stacy. Sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. Right? So, there are images that's in our mind, and these images, they come in all right, good to hear that, Stacy. Good to hear you're okay. All right? So these images come in three ways. These images popped into your mind, and you must be aware of them. What are they saying? What are they expressing? These images that's in your mind, okay? One, it can comes in a form of feeling, because some of you are more kinetic people. Kinetic, you feel stuff. You're a feeling person, right? That's one way. So you can feel yourself at a certain scene, feel yourself having conversation with certain people. You can feel it. You can feel these people, whether you like them or not. It doesn't matter. The next one is you can actually see the things, because you are a more visual person. So you can see the person, place, things, and your interaction with them. Sometimes I think a good portion of the time, it's a negative interaction you are seeing yourself having with that person, okay? The other one is, like for me now, is more audible. I'm a more audible person, so I can hear voices. I can hear myself at a certain scene, hear myself having the conversation with the person, hear myself at a certain place if I'm desiring to be at that place because I would like to be there, because if I be there, it will make me feel successful. Okay? All right. Nixon, what's up? All right. So that's one. That's three ways um you know you see images. All right. So self-image. So when this image popped in, what are these image saying? What are they? What are they expressing? What are they demonstrating? You gotta become aware of them. Appreciate it, Nixon. Thank you very much. And yeah, don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe while you are here. No, I don't speak Portuguese, bro. Um, right. So self-image, image of yourself, and how do you even change this? Okay. So Earlier on in my life, as a child, where I raised up, I was raised around, you know, certain people. And I noticed later on in life, I start to sound like some of these people who I was around. And interestingly, that followed me for a good portion of my life, right? So I decided at some point that this is unacceptable because I didn't like where that image of myself was leading me, how I see myself. I didn't like where it was taking me. But the thing is, at the time I didn't even know anything about transformation, which means change. I know I need to change, but how? There were no body to guide me, to direct me, to give me any type of information whatsoever about making the change. So by some, luck, I stumbled upon something called personal development, right? And I, I decided to, hey, Ricardo, what's up? Right? I decided to go on the journey and to figure out how to change, how to make myself better than how I was. Not understanding at all what was I even talking about. Remind you, there was no coach, no, there were nobody, no mentor, nothing showed up on my journey until later on I started watching YouTube. I got a little bit of hint here and there, but it was mostly about earning money and so forth, which is fine. But you can go down that road and get lost, and you didn't make the money, so no, you become bitter and angry. We don't want to do that, right? You start to earn money when you provide a product or a service or some type of entertainment that people can enjoy, right? That is how you earn money. I didn't understand that part until later on. I realized that I need to develop a skill. I need to show up to the marketplace with some type of skill. Can I help somebody else? I need to show up to the marketplace with the ability to help somebody else. So on the journey, I went out and I decided to start to figure out how to change first and how to go through that, so that way I can take somebody else through the process. Over the years, the things that actually work for me over the years. Got my little sheet of paper here. So I know I must become a more positive person. I know I have to go through the healing process. Yes, lots of trauma was there for me to deal with. I have to deal with those trauma because I don't want to enter into other people's lives full of trauma, hatred, resentment, bitterness, and anger. I don't want to do that. I need to fix myself first before I emerge or immerse myself into other people's lives and create relationships. And I also need to create a new image of myself. None of this makes sense to me earlier on my journey. All right. So one of the first move that I made, which gave me some type of relief, was I made a move. I moved to a new environment. That was one of the first thing I did. Move to a new environment. So you can move to another state. You can move to another city. You can move to another town, or you can just move out of the house that you are in or the apartment that you are in and move to a new apartment. Right? You probably need to be by yourself for a little bit. When you just started up on this journey here, it's best to be by yourself. You are less you don't have the conflict interest conflict of interest. What you want to focus on is what you're going to focus on. You cannot focus on what somebody else wants. What you want is more important. Without you help yourself first, you can't help anybody else. So anything that's hold you back, pulls you back, impedes you, stops your progress, prevent you from becoming more happier, increase your joy, and so forth. You have to let that go. That is just how it's going to be. Has to go. Right? So, number 2, let go of anything that's causing you pain, blocking your happiness, blocking your progress, impedes you, slows you down, holds you back. Let them go. They have to go. I have to do that earlier on in the game too. I have to let go of some people, some things, some places, circumstances. I have to let things go. Right? I notice I always let people come into my way and slow me down and impede me and stop me. And I have to get good at navigating that. Anything which is going to hold me back and stop me and prevents me from getting to where I want to get, I have to let that go. All right? So, the third thing would be getting to the gym. You need to be in the gym. Yeah. Get in shape. That's a huge part of the transformation. Can't go around this. I mean, you can, but in the long run, might hurt you. Welcome back, Stacy, Miss Barnett. So get into the gym. That's one. All right. I see you, Stacy. So get into the gym. Third thing, get into the gym. Start working on your physique. Start becoming more fit. Start becoming more, get healthy, get in shape. Get fit, stay fit. Get healthy, stay healthy. Get in shape, stay in shape. All right? Fourth thing, put on your running shoes. Hit the pavement. This is called transformation. You want to change. We cannot sit down here, cry and complain and whine. The work has to get done. The transformation process has to take place. And these are things that you must do. All right? I'm giving you things that you have to do. There's no going around them. Don't let anybody tell you that transformation is a cakewalk. It isn't. Especially in the beginning. Right on, Mr. Bricks video. Today is day 478 days since I've been working out as well on my fitness journey. I have a long ways to go. 478 days since I've been running. I have and this is no break in between. I have a long way to go. I'm pushing towards the 500 days right now. In 22 days, I'll hit my 500 day mark. That would be a huge feat for me. I've never done anything like that before. I have never been that consistent in my entire life with anything. I always quit. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. I always quit. That's it. I show up, do something, and then a few days later, I quit. Give up. I gave up. Done. Can't do it. Cry like a little baby and go back into my little corner. Those days are over. When I said I am going to do something, I am going to do it and get it done. I don't care what weather is outside. It is snowy, it is raining, it is freezing cold, it is hot. Don't care. I'm gonna go out there. If it's windy, dust in my eyes, I don't care. I'm going out there. And I am going to do the work, put in the work. I am going to get this, get it done. All right? And that's just how I roll now these days. All right? So, yep. And It's like, understand something here. There is no bad workouts. The only bad workout, it's a quote I saw, the only bad workout is the one that you didn't do. Yeah, we have to get out there and get it done. It doesn't matter. All right? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the work. So get into the gym, get in shape, stay in shape, get fit, stay fit, get healthy, stay healthy. Get on the grind and stay on the grind. Stay with it. Some days you are not going to want to do it. Like today. Today it was cold outside because we have a ton of snow yesterday. Every day, let's go. Right? It was cold outside. I came home from work. I've been at work all day since 5 o'clock this morning. I've been at work. I came home. I laid down for a little bit. I'm like, let me rest for a little bit. And then I got up and I'm like, okay, time to get out there and do it. I didn't want to go out there. I did not even want to go to the gym today. Didn't feel like it. I didn't want to do it. But you know how that goes already. I am going to have to go out there and get it done, or else it's not going to get done. Put on my running shoes, hit the pavement, put in 3 miles, run 3 miles, because I'm doing a lot of 3 miles these days. Because after, a year, almost a year and 3 months now, since I have been running nonstop, the joints can start to hurt sometimes. So I got to slow down a little bit. And then, when I healed up, I picked up again and picked up the pace again and keep moving. All right? So, gotta get up, gotta do it. So, move to a new environment. Let go of certain people, things, places. Get into the gym. Get fit. Start running as well. Running relaxes your mind. Quiets your mind as well. Okay? So, exactly. Every day. So, running quiets your mind. Right? Also, running, it releases some chemicals in your brain called endorphin. So when you look at us runners, I spend time around runners, and typically we are happy people. Runners are happier because of the endorphins that we release, that releases when we run. So we're typically happier people. That's just how it goes, man. Runners are happier. You can say that out loud. Runners are happier. All right? Now, the fifth thing we're going to have to do here, we're going to have to practice, get into the mental practices. Right? The mind exercises. Reason for this is mind body. We are working on mind body. So mind body exercises changes your self-image. If you find another way or a better way, please take that route. But this is what works for me. It works then, and it's working for me now. Mind body exercises changes my self-image. Yep. I want to get back into that, man. I used to do it back when I was in California. Yeah, I used to go to the boxing. I love it, man. Boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. I used to go there all the time because I just love the damn sport. I love it. So get into the mental practices, right? The mind exercises, because we are talking about changing your self-image here. Work on your thoughts. Create some better thoughts. Hey, William Paul, appreciate you. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. All right. Yeah. It's all right. It's like that sometimes. It's all good. I'm just glad you show up. So, we're talking about change your thoughts. Mr. Briggs, Mr. Briggs video, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the sub. So, here we are going to talk about changing your thoughts. You need some new thoughts, some fresh thoughts, better thoughts. Where do you find them? How do you get them? Okay, where do I find new thoughts? The things that I study and practice, I've been doing this for a while now. And before I go there, get good at speaking positively. Speak positive. You do not want to talk a whole bunch of crap, especially about people. This is why I have so many friends. I have great relationships, healthy relationships. Some things I learned over the years. What not to do. People do not like when you are rude to them, and people do not like when you talk crap about them. And they love when you show up in a positive attitude. Okay? Those three things right there can help you to get better in your relationships while dealing with others. All right? So, get good at speaking positive. Speak positively about other people. Don't talk any crap about them. Don't be rude to them, and so forth. All right? You're welcome, brother. Mr. Briggs video, you're welcome, brother. All right. Now, we're going to talk about the change your thoughts. What kind of thoughts do you want to have? Positive thoughts. Okay? So here we go now. Where do you find these thoughts? 6 things I study or practice in order for me to get these positive thoughts. 6. 1. Positive affirmations. 2. Prosperity affirmations. 3. Quotes. 4. Personal development. 5. Prayers. 6. Gratitude. That is how that's where I get my positive thoughts from. So when I'm speaking, you probably won't hear me say anything bad about anybody except for the government, except for Mr. Caprio, your boy Trump. Yes, exactly, Mr. Briggs video, what I'm talking about. Right? So, that's where I get my thoughts from. I'm going to name them one more time so you can get them. 1. Positive affirmations. 2. Prosperity affirmations. 3. Quotes. 4. Personal development. 5. Gratitude. And 6. Prayers. That's where you get them. Now, here is where the trick is. Mr. Briggs video, you might understand this. You are 13 days on your journey. I do not know how many days you have been you have been boxing, but 13 days on your journey. So you understand something here. It sounds like you are consistent. First, it sounds like you are committed to this journey. Second, it sounds like you are disciplined. And third, it sounds like you are consistent. And to couple with those principles, it sounds like you are an action taker, right? So those 3 principles plus action is where the magic is. You cannot go around that. I don't care who you think you are. Sit down on your chair somewhere eating your potato chips and dust the dust from off. Fine. You will never get anywhere in life. You have to get up and go out there like Mr. Briggs video and do the work. It has to get done. Lift the weights, do the squats, do the workout, do the push-ups, do the pull-ups. Hit the ground, do the pull-ups, get up on the pull-up bar, do the push-ups, grab the weights, lift it up, do the squats. You have to put in the work, or else nothing is going to happen. Okay? So this is how I change my thoughts. So here we're gonna get into something now. Repetition. The reason for this is when you're a baby from age 1 to 7, you didn't really have to do a whole lot to learn, because you learn by observing the people around you. Easy. They were an unconscious mind. It was just your subconscious mind. So you have thousands of rules to learn. How do you learn those? You can't teach that to an infant, these rules. So they learn by observing the people who they're around. So you know how to talk to the policeman. You learn how to talk to the dentist, the doctor. You learn how to talk to your teacher. You learn how to talk to your mom and dad. You learn how to talk to your brothers. You learn how to talk to your Uncle Jim who came home from the war, from the military. You learn how to talk to your friends. You learn all these rules. There are rules. Nobody has to teach those rules to you. You learn by observing them, because it's too many rules. It's like thousands of rules, right? Unspoken sometimes. So, age 1 to 7, conscious mind, you downloaded everything that they told you with ease. But what happened now? That is your program, and that is going to run your life throughout your life. Now you want to change that program. And this is when the reps comes in. Because you are no longer a baby, you pass age 7. So everything you learn after that, you learn it through repetition. ABC, everything else, ride your bike, drive your car, and so forth. You have to get into your car and drive your car many, many times before you become a good driver. And before you become a positive person, you have to practice positive thoughts. And you practice positive thoughts through repetition. Over and over and over, day in, day out. Every single day. So just like how Mr. Bricks Video goes to the gym every single day and practice lifting up weights so he can get strong. So he's practicing becoming stronger. That's it. You're going to practice in developing positive thoughts. So your positive thoughts become stronger every day when you practice. Yeah. Well, that's what I have for you for today, folks. And this is about changing the image of yourself. And I hope you learn a thing or two from this. And some other time we can go over it, and also I can help you out to change the image of yourself as well. Okay, Ryan here with a new video. Looking forward to see you soon in a brand new video. Bye for now. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate y'all for being here. Take care and bye for now. Mr. Bricks Video, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the likes, and also thank you for the comment that you guys commented down below. All right, folks. Ryan here saying, get fit, stay fit. Get in shape, stay in shape. Get healthy, stay healthy. Get on the grind and stay on the grind. You can't just do this thing here one time, folks, and then expect to get results. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna do this day in, day out. If you need to take a little break and back off and ease off a little bit, please go ahead and do so. This is a beautiful journey, wonderful journey. When the changes start happening, you will be amazed how happier you are. You're gonna become way more happier than how you were back in the past. But those days when you wake up in the morning, you're mad. So you go to bed angry and you wake up angry. Those days will come to an end. Believe me. Some years ago, if you would have told me that, hey, Ryan, you're going to go to your bed happy and you're going to wake up happy, I'll probably tell you are crazy, because that's not how it was. A lot of it was just anger, resentment, and bitterness. Trying to change the program that I was downloaded with from age 1 to 7. The people who gave me these programs, I don't think they mean any real harm, but it was a harmful program that I was downloaded with. Some of it was good, some of it was like extremely damaging. But I survived it. And here I am today to tell you that you can do the same thing too. Mr. Bricks Video, you're welcome, brother. Appreciate you. Looking forward to talk to you soon. Take care and bye for now.